So it's finally time. My name is Bryan Borland, and I am publisher with Sibling Rivalry Press. And you know, a little over a year ago, I sat in front of a camera and I announced 4 names, 4 manuscripts chosen through our open submission period. And you know, what a difference a year makes. Since that time, Matthew Hittinger's Skin Shift, Jane Cassidy's For the Comfort of Automated Phrases, Virginia Bell's From the Belly, Brad Richard's Butcher's Sugar. It's time to do it again. This time around, we're choosing two writers, 2 manuscripts, and Sibling Rivalry Press will publish these manuscripts in March of 2014. So let's get to it. I'd like to read a poem from each of these manuscripts and announce the authors. The first poem, Late Russian. When I loved a criminologist, she wrote me letters in Cyrillic, but refused to decipher them. For months, we planned a trip to Moscow, but never left. She shushed me to sleep with tales of Marxism, Stalinism, and Polish surnames. When I loved a horologist, I got a watch for my birthday 3 years in a row. Tiny cogs and hands spun around. We argued over digital versus analog, leather wristbands or cloth. She was never late for an appointment, but the ticking in our house drove me mad. This is not a sweet story. We stood in the forest, one woman on either side of me. We gazed past each other into the place where the trees housed a clearing. They left together. One had an accident, one small hands. The snow retained our footprints. Don't you dare be gentle with me, not with your strong forearms. And that is from Mysterious Acts by My People by Valerie Wetlaufer. Congratulations, Valerie. Manuscript number 2. Signs and Symbols. These last weeks, I've been searching for signs. On the river, a red helicopter hovering above a boat called Quantum, while across from Liberty, the faces of the clock tower stand frozen at 4:05. First at the deli, then at the cafe, Proud Mary playing. And out my bedroom window, the strange bright chirps of the birds building a nest in blind winter light. And, speaking of birds, everywhere the pigeons that have been flying at me, one scrabbling its claws against my umbrella, another glancing off the top of my wool hat. Though homely and dirty, its wings outstretched with confidence, since you fell from the sky. Once you were a small boy who didn't cry when you were stung by a bee, but accused with dry eyes, "Look, look, now I told you it would bite." Then it was you who called me tough guy in Taiwanese when I had stifled my tears after grazing my knees, and then held me, my chubby arms slung around your neck. Later, you told me how matter could be neither created nor destroyed, and since the universe was breathing, expanding and contracting like sand dissolving into the sea, it was possible for particles to behave as waves, waves as particles joined in space and time. That's from Turn by Wendy Chin Tanner. Valerie Wetlaufer, Wendy Chin Tanner, welcome to Sibling Rivalry Press. It's going to be a wild ride, but we're going to have fun. Thank you to all of the authors who submitted manuscripts. Thank you to the Sibling Rivalry Press family who helped me read all of those manuscripts. Thank you to readers of SRP. And thank you to the universe. It's a wonderful life right now, right?